Alright, here we go with match 1, game 1. Drafted green-white, kind of pseudo-infect.
That's bad.
What was the card we were talking about? Memnite?
Memnite would not make this hand keepable.
I think we would throw away this hand either way. Let's see if he chose to draw or play first. He chose to play first, so this is definitely not a keepable hand.
So if he chose to play first, he could be on something like poison.
Yeah, but even if we're playing against poison, this is terrible.
Oh yeah, I'm just trying to think of what kind of hand we might want to be looking for.
I like that better.
That is a much better hand.
Let's see if our opponent mulligan.
Yeah,
Our opponent. Yes, he did. So we're both at 6.
Until he has 6 cards.
Oh, yeah. Is that how mulligans work? No, we're not gonna mull. And he's playing first.
Huh.
Well, that makes our Inkmoth Nexus worse. But we're gonna drop Inkmoth first so that he doesn't bash at us with that. Because he may be afraid of us just activating this and getting in a poison counter next turn. And the fact that he sees his spell bomb, he knows that we're green. Oh, he thinks that we're green. And hopefully we draw a forest. Looks like he's pretty infecty too. Okay, so he's not afraid of Inkmoth Nexus. We're not going to activate that anyways.
Or not.
Land. Alright, so you definitely don't activate Inkmoth right away because if he has like Virulent Poison, we just kind of...
Virulent
Wound, yeah. And yeah, we're just going to sack this for a green at the end of this turn. We would have waited if we had we seen a green source to get that extra card. But our chances of drawing green right now are a little bit better than 1 in 4.
Yeah, it'd be better for us just to drop the Rot Wolf next turn.
Exactly. And we're going to dig up a forest. As you can see, I got pretty lands for us. God, we're good. It's okay. The extra green sources are actually good for Tangle Angler, so I'm not upset to see those. Although the fact that he did bash into us with the Azuri's Archers twice and left that black open, I'm really thinking the Virulent Wound is something that he very likely has.
He might not be infect. He could just be green-black.
You could play that card in non-infect. And we're definitely going to drop Tangle Angler here. We're trying to slow down the game right now. And the Tangle Angler is going to be removal if he doesn't drop another guy.
Yeah, because he can't pump his Ripper enough to kill it.
Well, I mean, if he wants to leave mana open to try and pump Dross Ripper, I'm fine with that. I'm guessing he's going to play something here. So if we get one more land in 2 turns, we can play the Rhino or the Darksteel Sentinel. It looks like we're going to be able to get Metalcraft on with these 3 metal cards, and then we have Inkmoth. We can also activate if we need to get there. 5 mana. Chimeric Mass.
Good card.
Well, Darksteel Sentinel help out a little bit. So we could bash with our Tangle Angler now and force the Dross Ripper to block, which is not bad, and still drop the Rusted Relic. Let's see what we draw. Heavy Arbalest. So, as you know, I love Heavy Arbalest, and I actually think that's the best card to play right now because next turn, if we don't get a land, we can still do something by equipping the Heavy Arbalest here and having a threat. So we're going to go ahead and attack. We're going to force the Dross Ripper to block. I think we still leave the Rot Wolf back.
especially now the Rotwolf threatens to kill his Drawstripper if he bashes in.
And Arbalist. Yeah, if he wants to bash a Drawstripper, we'll trade here. Unless he leaves mana open to pump. Actually, even if he leaves mana open to pump, we'll probably still trade. We're going to take a hit from this Chimeric Mass here.
The thing I like about, like, say if we don't draw a land next turn, you could also draw the Rusted Relic. Because he could bash into it, not realizing you could activate that Inkmoth Nexus to give you Metalcraft.
That's true. But I'm gonna make an assumption that he's better than that. I really don't want him to be playing something else right now, so I'm okay with trading the Rotwolf for the Drawstripper right now. And the Heavy Arbalist is still good on the Tangle Angler because it has Infect. This forces him to... Oh, he's just gonna trade, so we get to draw the card. Yes, we just... Okay, that's a good card. Ninja, get out of here. No, Ninja. Can you grab her? Oh, that's not good for us. So we need Creeping Corrosion. Oh my god, I'm good at calling things.
That's good.
Alright, so... The Viridian... I'm wondering about the Viridian Corruptor. We could just drop the Emissary for now. And just pass the turn because we wanted to get we wanted to get our other land out. And maybe next turn he'll play another artifact.
Yeah, I think you can save it and get... I think you can get better value off the Creeping Corrosion than just killing that Chimeric Mass.
Yeah, I think so too. We would dig up another green.
Yep. Piece of the Slagworm.
Yeah, that's... We only need 2 white for this deck.
Yeah.
We're not going to attack.
You're not attacking just because you don't want to shrink your
I don't want to
Tangle Angler?
trade. No, my Tangle Angler is better than his Viridian Corruptor right now. So I'm glad he doesn't have removal for this Viridian Emissary. I'm glad he's not attacking with Viridian Corruptor as well. We're going to block here, dig up a green. Yes. Goes into play, right? Yeah, makes it a lot better. Hopefully he plays an artifact here. Really big, nasty one. That's not big and nasty, but that's an
It's
artifact.
still an artifact. I like value.
Yeah, absolutely. We could also wait another turn and flash in the Darksteel Sentinel at end of turn, and hopefully he tries to play another artifact to get this to fly. Which I actually really like that idea.
I actually like that idea a lot, too.
Because I'm guessing if he has an artifact, he's going to play it next turn just to get this to fly. We can block the Chimeric Mass of the Darksteel Sentinel, and then we can... We're being very greedy with the Creeping Corrosion,
I
but...
think we're in a position where we can be greedy, though. Oh, balls.
It's okay. I mean, we're going to take 4, but... It was a risk that we knew was there, so... I've been leaving 1 green open all game, threatening the Moran Metal, so I want to keep bluffing that. Alright. Go ahead and play a land. So we have 8 now, so we can go Rusty Relic and Creeping Corrosion, obviously, in a certain order. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And actually, I'm going to bash at him with Darksteel Sentinel because I don't think he's going to block with the Viridian Corruptor. He'd rather block the next turn with it. Or he's going to want to put his Darksteel Axe on it. And if he wants to shrink this down to a 1/1, I think I'm okay with it.
Yeah, it's still a 1/1 blocker.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it can attack too. Yeah, that got through. Thought it would. So Jack made a good point about the Inkmoth Nexus activating it to get the relic online. Something he may not notice. And Inkmoth can activate itself too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like
Mutavault.
Yeah,
Which I heard is a good card.
If you didn't have, it's okay. If you didn't have those archers, we could have poisoned him already by now.
So the question is, do we even care about taking 4 infect counters?
I don't think we do. It's the only infect card we've seen out of him, right?
But he is green-black.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think it matters.
And these aren't really cards that you play in an infect deck.
Exactly. He's playing
Chimeric
like
Mass you could.
Metalcraft, kind of.
So yeah.
Playing what we are, but with black.
I'm going to go ahead and let this go. The right play. Because we'd lose Darksteel Sentinel trading for it. I think yeah, we're going to let that go. I just don't think that poison damage is going to be relevant. What would be a good card to top deck? Bone Horde?
Arrest. Bone Horde is good. That's not a bad card.
No, it is not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we could drop the Quilled Slagworm, bash. We could make Inkmoth activate itself, and we could bash with Rusted Relic and Darksteel Sentinel, and have 3 blockers back. So I really like that. And we don't need to drop the Quilled Slagworm first, so we're not going to do that. So we'll go ahead and turn.
Wait, what?
Hmm?
Why did you do it like that? Oh, well, now you can't drop a slag one.
Yeah, I can. I can still add 1.
Oh, I see. Never mind. I thought you were just going to activate it with itself.
I guess that is the right play. But there's no wing puncture, I guess.
No, it doesn't matter now, because...
Yeah, it's fine. I just wasn't... I mean, I really am assuming he's not playing wing puncture main board.
Although, if that was his only card in hand, I think I'd still be okay with that.
I mean, it's still a play error, just to be aware of that. Although I think this guy's going to be chubby enough to... So, I mean, if all he plays is creatures, we win next turn, because we can force everything to block Tangle Angler and just bash.
Would you... I mean, assuming he blocks with Viridian Corruptor, or if he attacks at the Corruptor here...
I'd block with Slagworm.
Okay.
Unless he does that.
And he didn't proliferate us. Because he's not thinking about it.
No, he's not.
Right now he's telling himself he should have proliferated us. I think we block with a Sentinel here.
No, because we... Can we kill him next turn? 5, 6, 7, 8. Almost. I'm thinking about blocking with Tangle Angler.